Okay, so we have our top priorities figured out, our top 3 priorities. Now comes the fun part. Now, I actually want you to start brainstorming. Just start brainstorming all of the different goals that have been going through your mind. Maybe you've had them for years, maybe they're brand new goals. Whatever you can think of that you want to accomplish. Okay, right now I'm gonna say in the next year, what would be crazy cool for you to accomplish? Okay, these goals, I really want you to think big. Okay, don't limit yourself with your goals. Okay, um, goals should be something that are far bigger than you could ever imagine happening. Okay? That's the kind of goal setting I want you guys to do right now. Okay, so take out a fresh sheet of paper and a freshly sharpened pencil or pen, whichever you prefer, and just start jotting away at all of the goals that you would like to accomplish in the next year. Okay? Think a broad range of goals. Okay, let's think of personal, let's think financial, let's think business. I mean, all areas of your life. Just start jotting down that if in the next year you reached all of these goals, it would be crazy, awesomely cool. Okay? Now, once you have these goals written out, I want you to take a look at each and every single one of them and make sure that they are aligned with your top priorities that we did in the last exercise. Okay? Every single one of your goals ultimately should be aligned with your top priorities in your life. All right? So, here is what we have now. We have this whole list of goals. So, out of all this whole list of goals, I want you to pick at least 10 of them. 10 of them that perfectly align with your top 3 priorities that you chose. Okay? So you have your top 10 list. I want you to star them, circle them, whatever it is, or write them out fresh on a new piece of paper if you have to. So that way you have your 10 goals that you would love to see get accomplished within the next year. And then I would like you to specifically put specifics to each one of these goals. Okay? Like really analyze them and see if you can't put a deadline to them. Like and these goals should be measurable. Okay? I mean, if you have a goal of losing, I don't know, 50 pounds. Yeah, anybody can say, well, I have a goal of losing 50 pounds. Okay. When do you want to lose 50 pounds by? You know, set yourself a date. So that way you kind of, create accountability for yourself and giving yourself a deadline, right? So kind of look at each one of these goals. And then I want you to specifically give them specifics on when you want to see this goal accomplished. And then you can work back from there. Okay? Now, don't shortchange yourself with these goals. Okay? I mean, we all have different types of goals. Okay? There are goals that, we want to see get accomplished. There are goals that we know need to be accomplished. And then there are goals that we are just, kind of dreaming that they would be accomplished. Okay? All 3 of these kinds of goals should be on your top 10 goal list. Okay? Because all areas of our life have goals that we want to see get accomplished, those that we know need to be accomplished, and those that, we feel are so far-fetched that they're nothing but a dream. But in all actuality, we put those big dreams down on paper and we post it in front of us at our desk or on our bathroom mirror or maybe at our wall in our office or wherever you're going to see that goal every single day, and it becomes ingrained into your brain. And you see that goal every day and you do small steps every day to get closer to that goal. And the more and more you work at it, the more possible it seems, all because we just wrote it down on paper and we could visually see it every single day. And then our brain goes to work for us and we start to think creatively on ways that we can accomplish this goal. Okay? That's kind of cool how that works. So I want you to get out that piece of paper and write down those 10 goals. Now, probably around goal 5 or 6, you're going to think, you're going to start to draw a blank, like almost like a little bit of a writer's block. At least I did when I did this drill. And I was like, man, what else do I want? So if you get in a block like that, maybe think of, financial goals, personal goals. Maybe you want to pay off a car or pay off a credit card. Or, maybe it is a goal with your relationship with your spouse, or maybe with your kids. Maybe it has to deal with your happiness. What makes you happy? Maybe you need to start doing more of what makes you happy. Maybe it's business related. Okay, maybe there is a certain, financial status that you would like to be at within the next, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, in the next year. In this case, maybe it's a certain rank that you want to reach within the next 3, 6, 9, 12 months. Okay? These are all measurable goals that should be going down on this goal list and should be specified specifically with measurable dates at which you need to set for yourself for when they should be accomplished. Okay? And, that date should make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. Okay? It should scare the heck out of you. When you write down that big old goal and you give yourself a deadline, you think, I don't know if I can do this. But you put it on the paper, you write it out, you look at it every day, you let your mind creatively go to work for you. And you will see that you will start to brainstorm ideas on how you're going to reach that goal. Okay? It creates accountability. And that's what we need in order to reach these big goals. And you can even take it a step further and, sharing these goals with people who are close to you, people who know what you want out of life. Okay? We don't want to keep these goals to ourselves because we will fail ourselves 1,000 times over before we dare fail anybody else. Is that not the truth? If we keep it to ourselves and we fail, then, we've only let ourselves down, and I guess we can deal with that deep inside, But if we go as far to tell somebody else that we have set out to do something, and then we don't, make good on our word, then that stings, right? So what that forces us to do, it forces us to really focus on the goal, because there ain't no way that I ain't achieving no goal that I just told somebody else that I was going to achieve in X amount of time, right? Right. Totally. So yeah, get those goals set up, those 10 goals, apply specifics to them, and, think in long term and short term. These are goals that you want to see get accomplished within the next 12 months, okay? And I have visitors. Can you say hi? Hi. Okay. I need to do some work, so...
Hello.
Okay, I need to do some work.
Whoever you are.
The joys of working from a home office. So, there you go. I'm sorry about that, guys. But back to the 10 list of goals that we have for ourselves. We just want to make sure that they're measurable, that they put us out of our comfort zone just a little bit. And then the next step to our goal setting here is that out of all of these goals, hidden inside of there is that one major goal. okay? And we're going to call that a push goal, okay? It is the one, it may not be your most important goal, but it is going to be the one goal that is going to push all of those other goals and make them possible, okay? So think about that. All right, get to work on those goals, and we'll see you back here.